It's becoming very tiresome.
Everything's tiresome to you these days. You've barely touched me in weeks.
What do you want from me?
To be treated with some respect and affection. All them out there, they're laughing at me.
You think this is the way to a man's affection? Moping and pestering? All the damn... Day?
Oh, I can do a lot worse than that.
Is that a threat? Another great way to a man's affection.
Oh, shut up.
Gladly. What do you think of the place?
I don't know. So far, it seems okay, I guess.
I think that there is rich pickings for some carpetbaggers like us.
Is that what we are, is it? Avenging your father's death after 30 years?
There's gold, Arthur. Gold.
If you say so.
Hey, Arthur.
What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses, and all I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. Well, she's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
What you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Though it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle.
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah. That don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, what about you?
Oh, shh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now. Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me. Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey, hello. I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Just hand out the liquor. Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day.
I'll have one, Fitz.
A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look a gift horse. When I see a gift horse, I always my eyes. That's a good song.
Just keep him going.
Блять.
Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy. It's the land of opportunity. Now it's your opportunity to get hideously drunk. Come on.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Another bottle, Fenton. These men are dry. Come on.
Шла жара.
Where my boys live. Providence is shining on you. Don't let it down.
You're
no.
fine,
Come
man,
on.
Fenton.
Come
Fine,
on.
man. Don't listen to your brother. Get over here, Fenton.
These fine gentlemen. That's in order. You mother kill him.
Hey, Keep them coming.
Drink up, drink!
Lemoyne Raiders.
Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You,
Me?
you're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
You think we wouldn't find you? Shit!
Good job, Arthur. Where are you, Arthur? Get off me! Shoot this bastard! Hey! Arthur, help! Do something, Arthur!
I'm a raider. Boy, I feel like a raider.
Oops.
Those bastards from Shady Bell.
I want both those sons of bitches dead.
Yeah.
Good job, Arthur. You wanna play this game? Right, Arthur. This ain't good. Upstairs, hurry. Shoot this bastard! You fools are playing the wrong game! Arthur, help! Get off me!
Find folks who died.
Arthur! Do something!
Да что ты будешь делать-то? Почему я могу врезать просто?
You think we wouldn't find you?
You done? Good job, Arthur. Come on, get up here. This might have been a bad
Здесь он кривой.
Right, Arthur. Arthur, help! Help me! Hey, hey, this way!
Ёпнулся. Пойдите, я бухну.
Let's go.
Давай. Ладно.
Come on, Peyton. I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
You think we wouldn't find you?
Прыгать будем? Не, не будем.
See any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch. Easy.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertising.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
Well, I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaites' prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
God help anyone who tries to get past you.
Hey.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan! I've noticed you've stopped paying into the box.
I've been sort of busy, Miss Grimshaw.
Well, we all need to eat, Mr. Morgan.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Both hunted sperm whales. Everyone's fathers did where I grew up.
Распалился.
We lit the world with that oil. We lit the world and all.
Oh, Arthur, it is good to see you.
You okay, Mary Beth?
Just great, but I nearly got killed back in town. They caught me robbing from a store and I ran for my life.
You weren't followed here.
Arthur Morgan, of course not. Who do you think you're speaking to?
Good girl.
Упаковывать надо ста.
Without the hunt, it's not really anything. I don't want to simply carry things across the sea. I want to pull things from it. So I too go west. And soon I fall into some terrible trouble with some really bad men I meet. To marry a woman so they can steal all my money.
Толк ничего не понял. Откуда ты знаешь вообще? Может, я клал? Просто ты не видел. В смысле, я там столько вбухал. Чуть-чуть гонит на меня. Так, что по книге? Вон 200 баксов. Что ему там? Ну, это... А вообще даже по доллару носит. Я вон целых $50 точно закинул. Здесь, говорит, ничего.
How's it going?
Oh, my spirits couldn't be higher.
Good to hear it.
Здорово. Ладно, пару баксов закину, типа. Кабинились. Масла не надо.
Arthur! We need to talk to you.
Давай поговорим, что там хочешь.
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Not gonna like the sound of this.
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
You really think it's worth going back there?
4 of us can hit the bank easy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if you're serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
All right, I suppose it's worth taking a look at least.
Ограбление банка.
In any case, I need to change out of these rags if I'm gonna be performing.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be worth it.
Oh, it is. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so. All right. Let's go.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Strauss?
That man. The debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife. I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
When you can, head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan, then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, let's move out.
Вот динамит дали. Бах.
So, tell me again about this big can't go wrong plan of yours.
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can, once the shooting starts.
Well, that's reassuring.
Like I said, we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always liked a lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. Nita should work.
Once he's got them distracted, we'll move in.
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the Vault Man, right, Arthur?
Now I see why you brought me.
Hey, I'm more than willing.
Nah, best I do it.
Oh, and did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray boys?
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now. Seems they're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Could be something in it for us.
Well, just be smart about it. Got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Yes, I know, Morgan.
Glad you and Lenny are along for this, Karen.
Someone's got to keep you boys out of trouble. I ain't sure even Lenny can be relied on to keep his head. Not after that night you two had in Valentine.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget that. What little I remember of it.
You've always been a bad drunk. And before you say it, I know. It takes one to know one.
Guess we'll never learn.
And Bill ain't much better. So should we stop for some whiskey?
How about we wait till after the bank, all right? Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
What do you need? Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that, once things get going. So, how are you feeling about this, Lenny?
Well, at first I thought it was a bad idea. But then I figured they all are if you think about them long enough.
Certainly have been recently.
I mean, why the hell not? Roll with it. I just told him we needed you along.
I appreciate the confidence, kid.
And if we didn't rob this bank, we really would be slipping.
Thoughts like that, and you're one of us, no doubt.
Sure hope so.
All right. Guess we're doing this then. So, thinking this through. We rob Cornwall's train. We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine. We rob his stagecoach.
This is just dawning on you now?
And now, we're going back to the one place he knew where to find us.
That's the genius of it. Folk never look at what's right under their nose.
I ain't sure that's always true.
What's happened to you? You're getting real nervy in your old age.
The last few weeks happened.
Forget about Cornwall. He can't have many men left at this point. Got a bit hairy in that barn, but we all walked away fine from that.
Didn't walk away with much.
If 4 of us could deal with them in Valentine, and 4 of us could deal with them after the coach robbery, I ain't too worried.
That'll have to wait. We're here. Let's take it nice and easy. Morning. Behind you.
After you.
Good morning.
Ah. Hey there.
Morning, partner.
Okay, let's leave the horses here off the main drag.
All right, gentlemen, here we are.
Okay. Get ready. Okay. Go to work.
Of course. All right, keep it cool and follow me, fellers. So, we never decided. Is it lost little girlie you want, or the drunken harlot?
Давай шлюх.
Of course, you know I like the harlot.
You're the only one. You're a bunch of filthy sinners and the heartbreakers, a lot of you. Now, where is he?
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this.
У нее получается это лучше всего.
Okay, we're going.
Hold on. Wait till she's got him reeled in.
Don't act like you don't know me. All stuck up in here. Not so goddamn stuck up last night. Sorry. Just between us.
I've never seen this woman in my life.
Get your goddamn hands up! This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody move!
Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
Okay, the door's unlocked.
Oh, you think we're here for fun? Come on. Open the goddamn vault! Open it! Too goddamn slow!
Работай быстрее, блин.
Don't make me hurt you.
How's it going in there?
Too slowly! You better get that door open right now.
I'm nearly there.
Son of a bitch, hurry up! Come on!
Okay.
Издеваешься, что ли? Скажи быстрее, блин. И отсюда, блин. Минуту жизни я потратил.
Come here. Open the lockboxes now.
The manager does that.
God damn it! Now what?
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can. Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick. You shut the hell up and stay still.
Угу. Это долго, блин.
Hurry up in there. How are you getting on?
Идите.
Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quiet.
Okay.
I hear people out there.
Me too. Boys, you need to move this along.
Надо взорвать все на.
Don't worry, I see him. I'll go check the front.
Please, let me go. I won't say nothing. I swear.
Shut the hell up and stay where you are.
How's it looking there?
Блин, а что, взрывать нельзя уже, что ли?
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Блять, все быстренько.
We're getting there. Few more minutes.
Еще я понял, все. Прикол. Мотал.
That's another one cleared. This is looking good.
How much longer?
Nearly there.
Okay, you reckon that's enough now?
Maybe. It's never enough.
Well, I am ready to get the hell out of here whenever you are.
Давайте бахнем, я чё, зря что ли динамит взял? Иди вали, блин. Еще один остался.
I think we're fine. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Let's go. Everybody, stay calm. All of you count to 100.
Хрен ты повез.
Keep your mouth shut. You understand me?
На улице не палится. Ща надо бить. Ай, села, пацаны. Да беги давай, ёбана. Упс. Я не той дорогой побежал. Блять. Ну я сейчас вернулся, ну серьезно, блять, какую банду бросил, что издеваетесь? Был тактический маневр. Разделились как. В смысле, ты не умер? Ой, есть план. Вы убьете его? Нет, блин. Ё-моё. Сдякнус.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Still, this is a very good take. That you'll be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed. Okay. This is Downs.
Раньше Даунс. Даунс. А, типа долг отжать.
My husband's not cold in the ground, and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out. But he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good, and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money. Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black, on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
$20 тонн. Чё, опять грязное, что ли? Блять, сколько чистить-то можно? Искупать не надо. Блин. Вот под седлом там вообще вонище пиздец. Понял. У меня седло-то осталось. Never mind.
Evening, Arthur.
Письмо. Не билет армии. Настоящим удостоверяю, что Мэрион Уиллинс лишением прав. Привилегии сооруженных сил Соединенных Штатов за попытку убийства неуставное поведение датировано 20 декабря 1892 года. Командир части полковник Ирвинг. Нельзя тут выбор сделать, когда рядом две вещи стоят. Прям немцы. Книжки, книжки. Братки. Дай мне тоже бутылочку. В горле пересохла вода. Буль-буль-буль-буль-буль-буль. О, давай вот тут в лишний палец сыграем. Пробуем хотя бы.
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
Now forgive me if I slip and stab you in the face.
You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry.
Или в 5 пальцев. Или в 5 пальцев тест на храбрость и координацию. Для игры вы кладете на стол свою раскрытую руку от ладони вниз. Ставка, если выиграете, заберите банк смены. Понятно, будет повышаться ставки. Так. Есть 3 версии: классическая, опасная и на выбывание. Каждая из них своя задача. Чтобы выиграть раунд, выполните задачу лучше, чем оппонент, победив в 2 раундах, выиграть игру. Классическая версия. Завершить определенное количество кругов быстрее, чем оппонент. У вас будет 5 попыток. После каждой неудачной попытки счет времени сбрасывается, и вы начинаете сначала. Опасная. В опасной версии ваша задача завершить наиболее количество кругов за 20 секунд. Счет попыток не ограничен, но при каждой ошибке вы теряете драгоценное время. На выбывание. Завершить наибольшее количество кругов за 30 секунд. Не совершая ошибок, у вас будет только одна попытка. До 3 тренировочных попыток. Можешь попытаться запомнить последовательность кнопок, наблюдая за игрой оппонента, удерживая правую кнопку мыши во время попыток, чтобы лучше все разглядеть. Можете продемонстрировать свои навыки, выполняя трюки с ножом. После завершения каждого полного круга будет появляться кнопка F. Нажимайте ее, если готовы выполнить трюк. Иногда, если была особенно хорошая, по окончании будете выполнять трюк с конем, нажав стол. Дай как-то посмотрю, как это где выглядит. Чтобы выполнить трюк во время игры, нажмите F, когда появится кнопка. Непоследовательность. Нихуя. Не понял. Вы поставили новый рекорд. Кого, блядь? То есть не надо на кнопку еще нажать. Да, Настер. Да, попробуем.
They're just fingers, right? Oh, I remember learning this as a boy.
ВС. Ты хреново тренируешься.
Okay.
Блять, не успел. Выиграет раунд.
And here we go.
ОВД. Он жахает. 5 пулов. На шараш. Ну все, я типа понял. А?
You sure look comfortable with that knife.
Shit.
Бля, в смысле, я же на жест нажал.
Very good, are you?
Не, хочу жест попробовать. Что за жест?
Oh, someone's gonna bleed, all right.
А, нихуя. Уже интереснее стало. Ясень. Ой, а что творит? Это будет, конечно... Эй, блин.
End this game with some dignity. You'll feel better tomorrow.
А, жест, то есть он просто крутит нож, что ли? В этом вся фишка. Я думал, там имбу какую-то сделать. А, я еще не набил круги, ёбаный. Анлака. А что творит? А он зашел, неплохо. 5 кругов. Ты шо, блядь, балкуха. Блядь. Пизда нахуй. Пиздец. Проебал. Ладно. Понятно. Остались по своем. И что, куда пойдем-то дальше? Брейкпот. Хози это Джон Марс. Ой, тут Джереми. А. Блять, его еще. А, ну погнали. Или нет? Или нет, если да, бля. Да, где моя лошадь?
What? Yeah.
Пацаны.
Oh no, this ain't what we asked for at all. What is this, a joke? You trying to pawn crap off on us?
I've had enough of this. Both of you get your hands up. Ow! Not a word about this.
You're dead too, then.
Serves him right.
Блядь.
Yep.
Стой, зараза. А в смысле? Какого черта? Понял, по-другому не понимаете, да, значит?
Somebody help me! Help me! You better cut these damn ropes. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Oh shit.
Погоди, я могу их просто как-то ловить и связывать? То есть, лосо, конечно, прикольно, но... Да, я не, вот так не догоню, нахуй.
You stop right now.
Hey, I'd go about my business if I were you.
I forget it. Just get out of here. Not a word about this to nobody. You understand me?
You cracked?
You need to keep your mouth shut.
I'm done talking. You're as good as dead.
А, с лосо надо, например, понял.
Hey, untie me, damn it. Devil take you.
Пупсик. Пойдем, я тебе покажу кое-что.
Holy shit.
Новое место твое. Открывается, ну ладно. Отдыхай. А где этот другой связанный?
Time to go, boy.
Она, кстати, выехал, походу. А, тут повозка осталась. Кому их там отдаем-то? Какому-то скупщику маминому. Конечно, нет. Где эта полоска ссаная? В жопе, что ли? Мишаня. А где он делся? Вообще нет. Вот же, ёбаный. Чё нету на этом самом? На легенде. Бежит, бля. Преданный конь мой. Ну, давайте, кобылы, быстрее. Открывай ворота. Это быстрее можешь, нет. Вот.
Figured this might be of interest to you.
Very nice. I'll find a good home for this.
Here you go.
Что там? Сколько? Миллионы? Тоже 40 баксов. Так мало.
Okay, fella.
Окей, файла. Что с моей лошадью? Не едет ни хера. На. Взяла. Что за белогривый конь? Полуза. Мало пятнистая. Скорость. Рабочая лошадь. Рабочая, конечно, хорошо, но не для меня. Бонжур.
Okay, okay. Keep your hair on. I said go. Go. Ah!
Лошаров. Мой бог. Не горячись, чувачок, не горячись. Что ли есть? Столицы. Явно что-то здесь. По крайней мере, должно быть. Соленое мясо, серьезно. В сейфе. Тут мясо. Самое дорогое хранил в сейфе. Шашечка, карманные часы, пистолет, учетную книгу.
By order of Judge Meredith Holden in the courts of the state of Lemoyne, we do hereby grant repossession of this property and all items herein to the Bank of Rhodes. M. Holden, Judge Holden. Henrietta Blackley, clerk.
Clerk. Имущество банка перешло. За неуплату. Это же можно зайти. Бухло. Не пускай бухло. Blood Ice. Пустые мне не надо. Еще не так плохо живу. Консервы. Идет. Так, смотри.
Thanks indeed for your talk to our Sunday school class. Thought you might like this drawing young Josh did of you. He wants to grow up to be just like you. Sam. June 7th, 1855. Dear Sir, please accept this likeness of your family as a small token of appreciation for your assistance in the recovery of my property. Like your old pa, you're a cunning old dog and a credit to this community. Yours, Colonel Joshua Nixon.
Письмо.
April 2nd, 1870. Dear Mr. Thompson, I'm afraid there's no more work for you down here at the plantation. I'm grateful for the help you've given us and the help your pappy and your pappy's pappy gave us before you. These are trying times for all of us. You are in our thoughts and prayers. Yours truly, Colonel J. Nixon.
That's the old watch. Now the ledger and the pistol.
Дорогие сигареты. Там надо мне что-нибудь выкурить. Карточки валяются. Между первой и второй. Белль.
Dear Jeremiah, there ain't nothing here any value. I wouldn't give you a nickel for it. Come by for a sup of whiskey anytime. Bill. P.S. I was sorry to hear.
Продолжайте читать.
Okay, where is all this old crap?
Pa, God damn it. Told you to stay away from the boy. He don't want this. Heck, none of us want nothing to do with you. Rance.
A trap door, huh?
What you doing here? We found this place first. Yeah.
Что за бомжище?
I'm just looking around for some things. That old revolver yours?
Finders keepers. Ah, son of a bitch!
Oh, God damn it! Come on, Dan!
Where are you going? Come on! It's ours! Ah.
What you doing?
Санамабич. Шляпу уронил. Да, блин. Один не лезь, там страшно. Слышь.
Dear Mr. Compson, after numerous complaints from customers and fellow employees alike, we must terminate your employment. There's just no place for a man like you at the Central Union Railroad Company.
Пистолетус верните мне.
Oh, that'll be the pistol. Just the ledger now. Shit.
Все было кончено, не догнали меня, только патрол. Самой смерти не забуду. И сновала собака моих ног. Причем 5 лет того дня придется ждать долго. Вчера мне подали 50 людей. И столько же. Думаю, что смогу это выжить. Человек сказал, что просто выполняет свою работу. Весьма необычная работа, если вы спросите меня. Впрочем, вряд ли хочет Кто-то станет меня спрашивать. Свет меркнет, так что я заканчиваю. Надеюсь, что доживу до конца войны, что справедливость поступится 64 года.
Well, that's that. I was somewhere near Rhodes when they caught me. Till the day I die, I ain't gonna forget the sound of that dog barking in my heels. But I don't...
God.
Бурбон завел. И бурбон вообще.
This your ledger? A list of slaves?
Rewards. January 15th, Betsy, $17. January 18th, Louise, $12. May 18th, Wilfred, $18. May 24th, Minnie and Child, $20.
Предмет вернуть. Нормально прикольно. Погоди, так мы тут были. Этот хотели ограбить. У нас поймали. Вот, засекли. Спалили весь хлеб.
Let's go, boy. Yep.
Попилить-то. Рядом. Я могу разбить? Нет. Хрень не зальешь. Слабые у них шкуры.
Forgot about us. Just when they needed us, they threw us away like shit on their boot. Times wasn't perfect. I ain't saying that. It's just it's all going to hell. Rack and ruin.
Oh, man.
Oh man, you show some respect. I was respected once. I had a profession.
You asked me to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this old crap? Huh?
My things. Don't you understand? Those bastards, they changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work. They took it away. Pissed on my legacy.
Old man, some jobs ain't for saving. And some legacies,
Oh,
they are for pissing
what
on.
are you doing? That's my history. Ah! Damn you! Damn you! I still exist. Oh.
Я упустил. Я совсем не понял. Совсем ясно.
Law finds me, they'll get an earful about you. Better believe it. Your men are gone. You ain't all that scary locked up in that wagon. Oh, you think you're better than me? You're a killer.
Че, опять я не успел. Законник. Ошуметь. Она... Хрен сидит. Дальше. Чались. Раз. Налетчик ты этот самый. Резонанс. Заброшенный город. Стоял Блэк. Блэк. Проваливайте. Закрыто. Долбаный. Тема не работает. все. Человек.
Yep.
Oh, this is a pretty pickle.
Что за...
What the devil are you
Что
looking
там?
at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I don't want to be in the army. Ooh. Now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals, they escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend, help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam. Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
Державший животных.
Come on now, boy.
Пойдем посмотрим, что это за животное. Цирковую. Или рядом. Пропавшаяся Маргарет пытался последний раз видели в этом секторе. Потому что ничего. Зебра какая-то. Зебра вряд ли не похоже вообще. Все, если приглядеться, это она и есть.
What they done to you?
Ну вообще.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Whoa, easy. Easy there. Easy, it's okay. Easy. You're okay. Whoa, now, easy.
Давай за мной будет. Пойдем. На нее сесть нельзя, что ли? Водить нельзя. Шесть. Дом пришел. Он быстрее лошади скачет. Приехали.
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion, a trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses, confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Now that you've started helping, it would be a terrible shame not to continue.
Yeah.
Он на меня быканул. Тухлое мясо. Так.
Hey, mister.
Oh.
Miss.
Howdy, mister.
Did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
Your lion from Timbuktu, weren't he?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay. That first set of shrubs, that's where I lost sight of him.
I got it.
Что ж ты сама-то его не нашла? Что еще как дурак будет по кустам ходить?
Got the trail. These are paw prints.
I'm gonna move this wagon up.
What's this?
Минус лев.
Oh, darn. Found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, behind that log, then.
Okay. Grub's up. Stay down. She won't be too far away.
Come quick.
В чем смысл, блядь, её в клетку?
I went out to find a
Ловушку
tiger,
поймать.
Cougar, you mean?
and I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Умоловка какая-то.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
Oh, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating. I would have thought, since they was close and all.
Well, wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, dinner the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them myself.
Is that right?
No, not really. Hey, I realize I ain't properly introduced myself.
Sally Nash.
Arthur Morgan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell, in this field, he's the ace of spades.
He's a card, all right.
It's my modest hope, one day, to be the world's second bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say you got that sewn up and then some.
You think? I hope so. Top 5 at least. It depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days, the best female for the job will actually be female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen. We lost the main road around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
Imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone.
Now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
You would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave professional theatrics to better women than me.
There it is, the caravan. This is the kind of speed you're meant to take in a dust storm.
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or are you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddamn you! But a cowbarn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Куда он уже всякие слухи надеял?
Fix me a gin.
Умный разум, хорошо. Ну да, сами говорили.
Sorry, old business, dear. What ho?
Yeah, it's sorry, all right.
That bloody dust devil.
Hold your side! I am holding it. Hold yours! What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here!
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
A dog?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside.
Я лучше отойду, блядь. То есть я не думаю, что там пёс какой.
Yeah, boy.
Didn't look like no dog.
Come here, boy. Let's go.
Вещи совсем не похожи. То есть как не рычать. Видите, что шумит?
Look what you done! Look what you done!
Son of a bitch. got you. I'll take care of this. Sweet mother of...
Роли.
Easy, boy. Easy. Shit!
Я думал, не хватит.
He got it! He shot the thing! Is it dead? I pray that thing's a goner. Whoever owned that beast's got some answering to do.
I've never seen one of those before, and I hope I don't again.
Amen to that. Hey, boy. Yeah.
Ну-ка, блядь.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Margaret, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I know.
A goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
All in good time, my dear.
Ё-моё! Ни хрена себе, блядь. Привет. Собраться. Все налетели на меня. Я думаю, что как-то лошадь неправильно себя ведет. Вот что, засада. Да, ты на люч. 4 бачу. Таскают.
There you go. Boy. Yeah.
Can I help you there?
Sure. I'm supposed to meet my business partners here. They arranged a meeting, I believe, about some horses.
A fellow with a scar and a Mexican?
Yes, sir.
Out by the stables.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day now.
Good men, like you.
You don't know me. You turn up in this town, and you're helping everybody. And everywhere, there's troubles. Who are you?
Like I said, we had a run of bad luck in the West. Lost some money on a failed railway speculation. We heard good men could do well in this country.
Sure. And bad men. We haven't recovered as much as I hoped from the war.
And have you met my partner, Arthur Morgan?
No.
I met your son, the sheriff.
Okay.
Mr. Gray here was saying how he had problems with a family of degenerates.
Oh, well, nobody likes degenerates.
That hag and her inbred sons. They ruined this county. They killed my uncle, you know.
That ain't right.
Problem is, we can't be seen to get too close.
And?
We've got gold, Yankee. We've got gold.
I ain't no Yankee, friend. I ain't nothing. My daddy came over on the boat from Scotland.
I'm Scottish.
In the Braithwaites?
Goddamn peasants. I don't know. Mongrels. Slave fuckers. All you gotta do is look at them.
How much gold?
Enough. These are prized horses I'm talking about. Them, they'll get you 5,000.
5,000 for horses.
Easy.
And where do we sell them, these $5,000 horses?
over in Clemens Cove. Fellow over there will run them out of state and give you 50 cents on the dollar.
Mister, you got yourself a deal.
Just keep us away from this. Publicly, I mean.
My sense is we keep all horse wrestling away from the public.
Go to the stables on the south side of the manor. That's where they keep the thoroughbred.
Yeah!
Eso te va a ir. ¡Vaya!
Crazy old fool.
You should see the Braithwaite woman.
Hosea and Sean were planning on going over to the Braithwaites. You haven't seen them?
No, not yet. If they're there already, they better keep their heads down. We don't need this to be any more complicated than it already is.
$5,000 for horses. We've been robbing the wrong folk all these years.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But if we get even a third of that, it'll be worth it.
Ándale, pues.
So how are we gonna play this?
The place is well guarded, so there ain't no point in blasting in there. We'll make them think we're there looking to purchase.
3 armed men?
You'd be armed if you were about to spend 5,000 on horses. We should go in the back way, though. Avoid too many questions. Careful. There's a guard.
I'll speak to him, okay?
All right, then.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're here to see about some horses.
Horses?
Yeah, we had an appointment with Mr. Braithwaite, I believe.
Yeah, I never heard about any of this.
Our partner wanted to make a significant investment in some stables down here. But perhaps we should look elsewhere.
Well, okay then, but head on up to the stables. Someone will come see you.
Yeah.
That's it. Nice and easy. No need to rush. We don't want to draw any unnecessary attention. All right. I think that's the stables just up ahead. Heads down, play cool. We'll head around the front, hitch up there. All right, let's hitch up here. You did real good, boy. Let me do the talking.
Понял.
Hello there.
Can I help you, boys?
I hope so. Heard you got some horses.
We always got horses.
Fine horses, I mean.
I don't get you, friend.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
Listen, why don't you get out of here? You, Scarface, and your greaser buddy.
Whoa!
I don't like officials.
We ain't officials. We're connoisseurs, looking to do some breedings. Come on now, partner.
Okay, fine. Follow me. These here's mainly the studs available for purchase or for working. If that's what you're interested in. What is you boys interested in?
We represent a famous stable and stud farm from Saratoga.
Is that so?
Unofficially.
Of course. This here's Cerberus.
Hey.
Greaser, huh?
Okay, bandana's on. Don't need nobody recognizing us.
All right, I'll grab the white one in the middle. You get the other two. Relax, boy. Come on.
Good boy.
Oh, there.
Easy now.
Easy there. Marston, you're gonna tether him up to Javier's horse.
Okay.
Javier, you're gonna lead the stallions.
Блять.
Easy, boy. Good boy. Marston, you ride point. I'll cover up the back. If there's any problems, we regroup at Clemens Cove.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Let's go, quick!
Go, get out of here. I got the back.
What the hell you doing? Stop! Stop! We're being robbed! I said stop these men! Stop!
Страйк.
More coming this way! Out of the fields! Watch out by that wagon!
They're sending out riders. Go, I'll hold them off.
There's a gap in the fence! We can get out that way! Let's try to lose them in the trees! More on the road there, hijo de puta!
You see any more of them?
No?
Don't think so.
All right, let's get these horses to Clemens Cove quick before we run into any more trouble. Yep.
Whoa! You okay there, boy?
Shit! One of the stallions is
Какого черта?
Keep going. I'll get him. Come here. Easy.
Блять. Какого хера?
Come here.
Далеко убежал.
Hey, Morgan! Over here! You got him! Well done. Clemens Cove's just over there. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Well, that could have gone smoother.
That'll be on my gravestone. Hey, hey! You think they look like they're paying $5,000 for horses?
I guess we'll see.
Hey, now. Got you.
What you boys want?
Heard you pay good prices for horses.
Oh, we'll buy more or less anything, Pop.
That so?
Sure, Pop. I'm Clay Davies. That's my brother Clive. We're twins.
John, Arthur, Javier.
So what are you? Cuban?
No.
I don't like Cubans.
That's so?
Maybe. Why, what do you care? You ain't Cuban.
Maybe I like Cubans.
Ooh, you're funny. He's funny. Ain't he funny, Clive? Clive don't talk. We're twins, but I was born first. He came out all yellow and black, but he's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I know these horses. They ain't yours, but I like you, and I can give you 650 for them.
I was told we could get up to $5,000 for them.
And I was told the moon was made of ladies' tears. Only it ain't true. Not one little bit.
But
I like you boys, but I ain't got more than 700 on me. You want it, or you want to ride them fellers into town, and maybe someone there'll hang you?
We're gonna need more than that.
I ain't got no more money, Pop. Here, take it or leave it. Uh-huh.
All right.
You goddamn fool, Marston.
Ain't no one round here got $5,000, boys, but nice meeting you. See you boys again, I hope. Come on, yeah. Close the gate, Clive.
Believed a yarn spun us by one of that Gray family, and imagined we was gonna be wonderfully rich. At the end of it, we felt like prize idiots.
Да, на золото. 10 секунд. Так, что нам еды надо?
Good morning.
Good morning. Сделай вид, что пожертвовал. Опять будут гнать на меня.
Arthur! Arthur!
Пойди, брат.
Arthur.
If you're not interested, fine.
Morning.
Use a slug of whiskey in this.
Maybe after lunch.
Could really use some good meat for this stew. Can't have that pot go completely empty. Not the best quality, but some seasoning will hide it. Don't you overcook this now, Pearson. This should be some real good eating. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Мистер Сэнкс. Работаем немного.
All right, then. It's been a real pleasure.
Пастор. Класс. Что уровень дает? Тут практикуем. Кофеечку, кофейку. Метки газ, по-моему, не дает. Дает.
What now? You sweating yet, Dutch?
Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant about what Trelawney said about these bounty
Well,
hunters.
not sweating as such, but maybe a little gentle perspiration. Until we know more, ain't too much harm in wasting good liquor on sweating.
So?
So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawney a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay. So, what do you think of this place? Better than your little hermit camp, right?
Oh, it's wonderful, Arthur. Thank you for asking.
Yep. Charles, I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
Dutch wants us to have a talk with Trelawney about these bounty hunters who are coming for us. Hoping he can tell us who they are or where they're coming from.
Okay. And you're deputies now.
Something like that. Soon as we laid eyes on that fool of a sheriff who runs that town, I knew Dutch was gonna play him like a fiddle.
On the run from one bunch of lawmen, working for another. Interesting.
Hiding in plain sight, Dutch calls it.
So, spirits seem good. In the new camp, I mean.
We got some space between us and that mess now. Ain't seen no more Pinkertons for a while. There's these bounty hunters, of course, but Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
Can't believe they're still coming after us. We didn't even get away with the money.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Of course. Trelawney. I've only met him a couple times, but he's a strange one.
Fear not. He's just a cockroach in fancy breeches. But he gets into nooks and crannies the rest of us can't.
Someone got here first.
So it seems.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
At the house.
You see anything there?
Иди.
Big struggle. Pretty recently, I'd say. I guess maybe 12 hours ago.
But no body?
Not yet.
There's some blood here. That ain't good.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Bed's not made, so he must have been here recently. This food's barely touched. Looks like he left in a hurry.
Almost.
They went down the path here. How's your these days?
All right, I guess.
Well, lead the way then.
Not the kind of place I'd expect to see Trelawney staying in.
No?
Normally scams himself into the best hotel in town.
No. When me and Javier went down with Trelawney to get Sean, after the bar fight, I swear, he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing.
I thought you knew. That's his special talent. They could be 20 miles away by now.
We can track them that far if we need to. Depends on how much you want to find them.
Yeah. I still ain't sure about that. Hey, look. Let's go see what those fellas have to say. Whoa! Ha! Excuse me.
Yeah.
Have you seen him? We're looking for our friend.
I don't think he's here.
You seen a strange sort of feller? Sort of formal?
Strange? Sure. Formal? Nah.
He uses a cane. Looks a lot like this one.
All right, you two. Where the hell is he? You both better get out of here. Come here.
You are done now.
You stay there.
Where is Trelawney?
I don't know anything.
Точно?
Tell me where he is.
You go to hell.
Теперь вспомнил.
You better tell me now, you son of a bitch.
Okay, for Christ's sake. They took him to a cabin over by the cornfields.
Which cornfields?
Left. Down the path there by Braithwaite Manor.
Yeah, pretty good. All right. That should do it.
Ай. Прям по яйцам, блядь. Бля. Понял.
Come on, let's go.
Эдик.
Follow me. I think there's a way around, so we don't have to go through the Braithwaite's
Контурная
place.
точка.
Hey, what's wrong?
На тебе шалаве не буду.
Yes. I've spent enough time there. After you, then.
You okay?
I'm good.
What do you think they want with Trelawney?
Could be any one of 100 things. Just depends if any of them involve us.
You think he'll talk?
Of course he'll talk. He'd sell his own sister to save a train fare. He don't know how not to talk. He don't know where we're holed up, though. At least I don't think he does.
I don't know why Dutch still deals with him. Always disappearing for weeks on end.
He's got his uses, and, well, loyalty matters to Dutch.
Of course. But is Trelawney loyal?
Yeah, kind of. I guess Trelawney ain't exactly disloyal. Just got a big mouth. Don't worry. If he talked, I'll goddamn find out what he said. Nothing's ever straightforward where Trelawney's involved. Learned that much.
I mean, how much time have we wasted getting this fool out of trouble?
He somehow manages to be both lucky and unlucky at the same time.
That's one way of looking at it.
But he always finds some way to pay us back. Just when we think about cutting him loose, he brings us something big. I guess that's his special talent, keeping fish on the line. That must be it. Hold! Let's get you out of here. Come on, boy.
The thing is, after that shack, this will be remembered like a good time.
Put the man down, gentlemen. Is that the lot of them?
I think so.
So you're alive?
Allegedly.
Well, don't worry, they won't be for much longer.
Look, go get them, Arthur. I can handle this.
Don't let him get away. Could have told him anything.
They've gone into the cornfields. We need to flush them out. Look at the birds. Go that way. Come on, where are they? Get in there and find them. Come on.
I will find you, bastards! You're mine now! telling you now, you boys ain't leaving here. We need to find these bastards. You're dead, you bastard! We got one more, Charles.
Еще один. Двое был.
Where the birds are.
Я не увидел откуда. Откуда что?
Hey! I see something on the ground over here. He's dumped his gear. Look around. He can't have gone far.
Какого?
He's mine! Let me take him. You get out of here.
You have my friend.
He's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Be quiet.
What?
Come on.
Лучше.
You should have taken the money.
No, I'm a fool.
Ну, значит, я возьму.
Shit. Thank you.
Of course. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Пробил 255.
The gunshot.
Как? О, ладно.
Gunshots are coming from that barn. Come on.
Should be the last of them.
All right, let's go back for Trelawney. You all right?
Yeah. Never goes easy, does it?
Sure don't. Come on. Let's go see how badly they beat up the slippery fella.
I wonder how much trouble he's brought with him.
Guess we'll soon find out.
Seems like we can't catch a break now, Arthur.
Our luck's held this long. We got out of worse scrapes than this one.
So I heard.
Sure. What's government agents and bounty hunters to us?
I hope you're right.
Mr. Trelawney, where are you?
Over here, dear boy.
Well, you're still here at least. Put your feet up, why don't you? You okay?
Never finer.
So, who was they?
They were bounty hunter. Attached to Cole Stoudemire.
Okay.
They weren't looking for me, per se.
What you tell them?
Not much. I told them I was an intellectual. Come down here from Oregon, looking for a job at the university. Of course, they didn't believe me. Seems you stirred up quite a hornet's nest in Blackwater.
So I keep hearing.
It might be best if I stay with you, gentlemen, for a while. Can't go back to that caravan now.
All right, Charles. You take Trelawney back to camp. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
Can I help you?
That snake was pure evil, it was.
Oh, yeah?
Sure it had some voodoo spirits in it. No lie.
It's a damn snake.
That kind of talk will land you in jail. Don't pretend otherwise.
Keep talking like this, you ain't gonna end up nowhere pleasant, neither.
Don't mock me. Hey, Brandon, remember me? Yeah. That's the guy. Yeah.
Hey.
This here's the feller. The one that found me.
The medicine man, huh? Helps with the mystery box?
I will owe you my whole life. No lie. But, let me buy you something from the store. Whatever you want, it's on me.
Okay, appreciate it.
Having conquered evil the way I have, it's the least a humble man can do.
What can I do for you?
The guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his owe, so who am I to argue? Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
Шпоры. Мобы. Не знаю, что взять-то. Эту стрелка.
I'll let him know. You're paying next time, though.
Так, я по-прежнему не могу это. Давайте он.
Welcome back. So, what are you in the market for?
Thank you. Really.
Барагозить.
You okay there, mister?
You need me to move?
Move?
Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Excuse me?
I didn't mean any offense, sir. Please.
I don't get your meaning.
I'm very sorry, sir. You have yourself a fine day, and I apologize for any offense I may have inadvertently caused.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I don't mean to. I'm sorry for any offense.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea. But I had no idea how I offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
Stole your wagon for back check?
They didn't like my medical practice, I suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored. Or I was irritating in nature. Or I was some know-it-all, big city slicker here to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
That ain't very nice.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes.
But
no great love of my medical practice. Too free with my wisdom and services.
Which way they go?
Down the road, that away.
Stay here.
I'm sort of forced to. Please, don't go to any trouble on my account.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for that fella's wagon? I heard him say they was taking it to McComb's Inn.
Okay, thanks.
Я лишь только поздороваться хотел.
Go.
Я ж, по-моему, здесь был как-то раз. Не шутка богат. Платиновые карманные часы.
Okay, come on. Get you back to the doctor. Yep.
Двигайся, блять. Что такое? Сломал полоску. Лошадь умер. Серьезно. О май гаш. Да, они там умереть, кто врезался. Ужас. Мирный. Привет, парк.
You know this feller, don't you?
Look who it is. I did not count on seeing that wagon again. Nor you, for that matter.
Only people you won't be seeing are the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope. Now, it wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Let me give you something for your pleasure. What we got here? How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day. Teach him to make one, he might be well a while longer.
I'll make sure to try and make this. Thank you.
Thank you. It won't work for anything chronic, but you may not need it to. Well, if you see me on my travels and you're in need of something, make sure you come and say hello.
Travel safe now.
Рецепт дали. Рецепт.
Yeah, you all right there, boy?
Oh.
I'm looking for my mate Gavin. Somebody help me! Gav? Gav? I've lost my friend. Somebody help me, please!
Дурак, что ли?
Hey, partner.
Show me something I have you seen... I'm looking for my friend Gavin.
I don't know any Gavins, I'm afraid.
English bloke. Lovely fella. He went missing and now I'm all alone.
Good luck.
That's too bad. Gavin!
Gavin!
What?
Играть будешь, нет? Не есть. Яблочки не действуют. Персик. Персик, он не зашел. Яблоки не заходят, что-то. опять какая-то засада. Привет. Не, я не мастер.
God damn drunk horse. Couldn't pay no attention. You there? Yeah. Would you watch my cargo here while I go find someone to deal with this? I guess. Thank you, sir.
Back in my younger days, that would...
Ну, самогон. Походу не вернем.
You too many, friend. And then some.
Ничего нельзя сделать.
Okay, fella.
Так, думаю, больше не понадобится. Ух ты, блин. Гася. Нормально зарядили. Жесткая ветка, блядь. Подождите, метку беру.
Please come in, sir. This way, sir. A gentleman to see you, ma'am.
So, your friend, the other liquor vendor. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Nice to see you again.
Apparently. So this one, he is big and as dumb as he looks?
Well, he's surely big, but his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think, well, he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to Caliga Hall?
Yes, we can take care of that for you, but one hates to be coarse. There is the question of money.
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you in a certified check, you Yankee numbskull.
Ain't childbirth just the most beautiful miracle? Seems a lady can birth monkeys, after all.
Can I drive?
Nope.
Ready? Let's get out of here.
И бухло. Ах, как же они бухлом занимаются.
Took everything I had. That son of hers. I'll shove that silver spoon down his throat and pull it clean out of his arse. The smug fucker.
Okay. So what's she got us doing at the Gray's place?
She wants us to torture tobacco fields. Said they ain't had rain in weeks round here.
What?
Yep, using that back there.
Moonshine?
Burns faster than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting my boot up your hook now, you snotty old bitch.
Hosea really picked the right fella for tea at the manor, didn't he?
Ah, he was giving his usual flannin'. One of these families got gold stashed somewhere, he reckons. I mean, I'm all for sticking it to rich folks. I hate rich folks. But there really better be some bloody money at the end of all this.
Hosea knows what he's doing.
Does he, though? The master finagler of nothing.
Easy, easy.
So far, we've destroyed the Braithwaite still, tried to sell the shine back to them. Now we're on this fool's errand, which I'm very much looking forward to, by the way. They was saying old man Gray's double security after that business at the saloon.
We just robbed their horses, too.
That was you? Jesus.
So, we're just gonna drive on in there, is that it?
Don't worry, I got a plan. Wagons go in and out of there all the time with supplies, equipment, payroll. Especially now they've taken on all that extra muscle. We're making a delivery, that's all. Just leave it to me. I can talk a dog off a meat wagon.
All right, then. Yep.
That wagon must have cost you a pretty penny or two.
Whoa, hold up a second. Are you not worried about them Greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them Greys?
In what sense?
Well, they knows you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You know what? Here, I'll go hiding back. If you can act naturally and stop us from getting into a fight before we're ready.
I will try.
Yes. Try and do an impression of a human being.
I'm not going to go that far.
Шап.
We're here. Stay out of sight. I'll do the talking.
Hey, hold her right there.
What you want, boy?
There was a thing at the saloon.
What you talking about?
Well, I'm delivering the supplies.
You're not the usual driver.
You want a bottle, friend? Here. Have a wee drop. I'm new. I mean you no harm. I've come from Donegal, in Ireland.
You don't say.
Yeah. They said you'd understand some kind of incident at the saloon in town. I was told to bring this up here. Ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies, sort of business. Before the officials got there, they said.
Okay. Drive this way. I'll show you how to get there.
Oh, thank you, friend. Have a drink, Sean.
Hamish.
Good to meet you, Hamish. Fine bit of country you've got here. Not as fine as Connemara, but fine nonetheless.
My people come from Scotland.
Is that right? Then you and I are nearly brothers.
Just over here. Straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all these deliveries coming in.
Yeah, and they said they was looking for more drivers in town. I jumped at the chance. I never been a feller to kick a bit of honest work out of bed. So, you folks been having a hard time of it, have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap of problems right now with another family around here. Bunch of covetous lowdowns trying to sabotage his livelihood. Disgusting.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
You don't know the half of it. Just in there.
Right you are.
You can unload it here.
In here? Oh, the horses like a swift one, do they?
Excuse me?
Nothing. It's grand. Quite a place you boys have got here. Reminds me of one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks got all the money, they can build quite the fanciest places imaginable, eh? Well, the average man sups on shite, yeah? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Come on, Arthur. What are you playing at?
I was enjoying the monologue. I'm glad I'm not your brother.
Where?
Let's get on with this.
I'm not the one who was dawdling. Okay. You can hold up in here till it gets dark.
Хорошо, как-то палевно было в лесу заходить.
Good. Nearly got these things ready.
Okay. There's plenty of guards out there. Here's how I feel we should deal with things. You head over to the dry barn.
Sure. And you?
I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves. We coat everything in moonshine, and then we light things up with these little fellers here. Thankfully, it ain't rained, and that old barn over there should go up like a torch.
How many of these boys you think you need?
This should do it. Let's head out the back. Look, once they get wind of us, there'll be no turning back, so move quickly.
Of course. I'm rebel stock, boy. I was born burning down manor houses.
We'll burn quietly.
Quiet. There's someone coming on the left.
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Okay. Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
I'll take care of this fella.
Давай. Ну, давай.
Come on. You douse the fields. I'll meet you at the barn.
Try to stay out of trouble. That should do it.
Другим путем.
enough for here.
Самогонщик бегает по кукурузным полям. Еще шагал правильно.
It's gonna be a long night.
Он говорит, это не то слово. Не веселая. Блять, что ты выбросил? Полет. На дороге брось.
We'll give this a quick dousing as well. Think she'll go, Arthur? Line her up.
Блять, да дайте мне взять.
I'll give you first honors.
Вот.
Just chuck it in there. Woo! Would you look at that? Now let's go light yourselves a fat cigar. You ain't leaving here. I'll deal with these fellas. You keep order. Somebody shoot him already! Look out, you ain't getting out of this alive. Let's light it up then. Come on. Grab some horses from the stables. Come on.
Not right now. We got company. Look out.
Where are these bastards coming from?
Ну, действительно, откуда они, блядь, лезут? Очень. Ты идешь там? Нет, блядь.
They seem to be taking a while. This is a goddamn mess. There goes out right out of here.
В смысле, блядь?
The wagon we saw come in earlier. We can nick the horses from that.
All right, where is it?
Look Shit! All of the bastards! This way!
They didn't tell you there'd be an army of them?
They didn't tell me nothing. You want to walk? Not far now.
Hosea better get us paid real well for this.
Bloody right. Hey, there it is. Maybe they haven't unloaded that cash yet.
All right, come on, we'll take those horses.
We're there. See if the payroll is actually in there.
Hurry up.
Oh boy, we did good, Morgan. We did good.
Great, but let's go.
Looky here, you get them horses free, Marker. Come on. Get. Come on, let's get out of here. Don't have time to mess around here, Arthur.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here fast.
You right, follow me.
Где, блядь? Жеребец нахуй. Слонера просто. Блять! Погоди, главный вход немножко промазал. Поворот не вписался.
Jesus, that turned into a right party.
You call that a party?
That Braithwaite had got our money's worth, all right.
Let's just get out of here first.
I think we lost him.
That we did.
Quite a night.
Sure.
Interesting little fight Dutch has put us into the middle of here.
I hope him and Hosea are right and that there's some money at the end of it.
Well, what now?
Head on back to camp.
You coming?
Yeah.
Sure.
Here we are. Home sweet home.
You let Hosea know how we got on.
Will do. Hey, you got any tobacco? I'm busting for the smoke.
Да, может, мне этого коня взять? Он прям такой жесткий. Какая-то мать. Мастером распорюсь. По моей. А мои попизже будет. Какая? Не, свинька не будет. Буду гладненьким. И раз. Мать. Мать. Надо подать. Сбагать что-нибудь. Предмет. Капул. Что ж? Нельзя больше. Где? Ряжик. Где? Блин, денег-то хуя что-то прямо. Надо в лагерь, что ли? Ложиться. Вот пусть слиток на 300 долларов. Да никто. Карточка помочь планировать поездки. Так, ну, теперь вам доступна карта быстрого перемещения для помощи средств электрических лошади. Фаст-тревелы есть, что ли? Давайте нечто возьмем. Опять шкаф-то не готов.
Morning, Arthur.
Когда не готов.
Hope that's good and strong.